Today's fresh manna. Phebe, a radiant sister. The first name on the list in Romans 16 is Phebe, our sister, of whom is given a fourfold description. Her name means radiant, and is most suitable since, unlike a reflector, the light she radiated was from within, the Spirit of God generating it. Others of Paul's acquaintance were exhorted to shine as lights, luminaries, in the world, Philippians 2:15. 1. First, Phebe, our sister. This establishes the family link and, bearing in mind Paul's charge to Timothy regarding things to command and teach, 1 Timothy 4:11, she was to be received and treated as a sister, with all purity, as a gentleman would treat his own sister in human relationships. With the moral standards of our day solo, it is necessary for Christians to give good heed to these apostolic injunctions. As a sister, Phebe was to be given a sister's welcome in the Lord, and as Christ had received her to the glory of God, we too should receive such in the same spirit of love. 2. Next, she is described as a servant, or deacon of the church at Cenchrea. The description servant does not denote an official status, but rather that she did needed service in that assembly. Hers was the willing heart, and hers the ready hands. Phebe could be relied upon when and where help was needed. The scarcity of such saints enhances their worth, and we do well to pray that our God would raise up many more such as the need for them increases in a chaotic society. 3. There is reluctance with Christians to refer to one another as saints, a reluctance due perhaps to the distorted image we have had in our minds from childhood. Phebe, a very approachable person we gather, a helper of many, and as such, many would indicate many forms of help. As she had helped others, Paul says she is now to be assisted herself in whatsoever business she hath need of you, verse 2. 4. Phebe had been a succorer or helper of many, and of Paul himself, who was ever ready to express his appreciation of the help of others such as Lydia, Acts 16:15, 40, or those women, Philippians 4:2-3. One of the gifts God has set in the church is simply termed helps, 1 Corinthians 12:28. She had the added honor of giving support to the apostle to the Gentiles, whatever form this took, possibly the provision of food and shelter, the repair or replacement of items of clothing, or writing the occasional letter with news of the saints at Cenchrea, and, doubtless, her prayers for Paul and the work of the gospel entrusted to him. These are the characteristics of helps. May our sisters in the Lord take heart as they read again Paul's glowing appreciation of a good Christian woman who was a sister, a servant, a saint and a succorer. Amen. Be challenged. A. Othniel. Sept 25, 2023. God bless you.